A grave reason to swim is the name of this map. As we are back, it is the NewMutator bringing you Game 5. The match between the Time Wizards and Gimbal R Us. Gimbal R Us coming really close last game to taking their first win, as they are one game away from being eliminated in this tournament. It is the Myth World Cup. They're going to be led by Sam the Butcher, Two Smoking Guns, and Grog Monster. Prince Pawn Inquisitor, Morgoth, and the Black Knight Inquisitor. Finally, he's made it in Game 5 here of this match. So 7 players for Gimbal R Us. Hopefully that tips the balance in their favor. Now they've actually already been eliminated, but they are playing Game 5 anyway. Because that's what you do in the Myth World Cup. You play every single game, and then and that's it. No questions asked. Stone Cold is going to be leading the team opposite them. The Time Wizards, Scratch, Father Xmas, empyphil, Storm Iron, and Renwood. So 6 players against Gimbal R Us's 7. That's going to be a slight advantage for Gimbal R Us, but I don't know. Time Wizards have been playing it pretty well. I mean, they came back from a pretty big deficit to take the game, and they've won all 4 of the games so far in this match. So we will see exactly what transpires in this game. I don't know this map that well, which is why I'm not really good at capturing the action on this map. I noticed that I'm actually pretty bad at it, but hopefully you don't notice and actually didn't hear me say that, because I'm the greatest, pretty much only caster covering the Myth World Cup 2012 at this point. So yeah, I've got a monopoly on things, but so hopefully you don't believe that I'm actually that bad, because that would hurt my feelings quite a bit. Yeah, actually, let's just pretend that the past 15 seconds didn't actually happen. Alright, let's look at, we're going to pull up some of this chat so you can see what's going on. And really, Gimbal R Us, the quiet types, they don't really chat a whole lot. Inquisitor, here he is. Where do I go and who with? So actually they do talk in chat, but I don't think they talk very much, as nobody answers his question. Not exactly sure what Ren was talking about. It's 256 color. Oh, something about Project Magma raising the limits. And yes, Project Magma is actually, they're still maintaining the game after all this time, so kudos to them. I think they should be recognized for what they've done in keeping this game available, keeping it up to date so people can actually play it. So here we go, Gimbal R Us. Looks like they're going to be doing a 2-prong kind of strat. Surely somebody's going to head to the north, although I'm not sure who that might be. Maybe just this white here, as they opt for this 2-prong thing. A lot of whites on this map. They do go for a lot of whites. Few fetch, and I don't know what else, because I didn't see, because I'm actually really bad at casting. But doesn't really matter. This is Game 5, and hopefully Gimbal R Us is able to pull something out, although Time Wizards are going to take the middle here. Not a whole lot to contest that, just these forces here. Grog Monster running around. I guess he is going to go into the north here. But Gimbal R Us, they have to play the game type. It is territories. They have to grab flags. They have to hold flags. And they have to decimate Time Wizards if they want to take a win here in the Myth World Cup. So I'm secretly rooting for them to win here, but Time Wizards, we know that they can't be underestimated either. And a lot of people have written both of these teams off as pretty much hopeless in this tournament. But you never know. Things could swing the other way. They could suddenly get a lot of luck and start making things happen. You just don't know. especially with a game like Myth, where there is a lot of skill and there's also a little element of chance as well. So I think there may be something going on here. Something is brewing in the mid as Gimbal R Us finally makes it out there with their slower units, their artillery and their range units, making it to that area. And I don't know, they may advance on Storm Iron here. I'm not quite sure. They're going to send out a lone fetch to his death, it looks like. Although Stone Cold kind of gets caught up on that ledge there. Make short work of that. Those berserks with that fetch wall. Fetch walls being extremely effective. We see there dealing quite a bit of damage to those fetch. And 93%. 7-point spread there. Losing 7% in just a few moments like that. Not good for Gimbal or Us. And already they're getting sandwiched here. Renwood cooking up a sandwich. He's going to hit some of these Solas for a lot of damage. And he may be able to take out every single one of them. He has 4 fetch of his own. Another 4 fetch here for Stone Cold. And those Solas go bye-bye. Actually, it seems like they've lost something. I didn't quite see what it was, but those Solas are pretty much gone. And that fetch there getting sniped. And my poor machine, my CPU, is hating me right now, but I'm trying to cast this game anyway. I'm going to cast it in the lag because this is my dedicated cast to anyone who's ever experienced lag in their life. A whole bunch of units there going down. And have you ever been in a game where somebody's like, I'm experiencing lag, but I'm going to play through it like a man, or whatever it is they say? And there we go. That could be just about the coolest white I've ever seen as he sneaks up on these fetch here. Stone Cold could be the recipient of a whole bunch of white. Never mind, that was kind of a premature white if I've ever seen one. He detonates, only taking out 1 fetch. Kind of a lackluster white there. 50% to 81%. Time Wizards have it sewed up, it seems. I'm not sure what Gimbal or Us is going to be able to do. They just got worked by 2 separate flanks. Another white goes off. I didn't quite see where it was. So it's 80% to 50%. 30% lead here for the Time Wizards as they advance now on these dwarfs and herons. And Sam the Butcher's got to be careful. He does have that Inquisitor taken out somehow. I didn't quite see exactly how that happened, but maybe there was a bottle in the water. Inquisitor has another fetch here, but it looks like Time Wizard's going to sneak in the white and take him out. And here he goes. It is the moment of truth, and that fetch, nothing he can do as he takes it and goes out in a explosion of glory like a fireworks. Speaking of fireworks, 4th of July was pretty recently. And I have to say, I wasn't there to see it, but the fireworks show where I am at seems like people were disappointed. It was an 18-minute show. Oh, nice shot there. Those herons kind of in a bad spot. Managed to sneak through the trees there. 75 to 29%, just getting worked. There we go. Who is that? Stone Cold. Yeah, so the fireworks show here, where I'm at, 18-minute show condensed to about 15 seconds. Pretty incredible. I guess there was a little bit of a glitch. Ooh, those herons are gonna be goners in just a minute. There we go. Boom, boom, and it is gone. Poor heron guard there. 73 to 20%. Kind of a ridiculous match. I'm gonna go ahead and call it in favor of the Time Wizards and tell you the rest of my story. Yeah, so I guess there was some kind of electrical, computer program glitch of some sort, and every single firework of the show was launched at pretty much the same time, and pretty incredible when you think about it, as thousands and thousands of people have shown up to see the show, and a lot of them thought it was super cool, and then when it got silent, everybody was like, wait, is that something's wrong? and you can actually see videos of that online if you're interested. But anyway, that has no bearing on anything whatsoever, as GimbalRS is going to attempt to take this flag here. They may just do so, as Renwood running away. He's going to try to heal, but doesn't actually try to heal and ends up dying, and all those berserks go up in a blaze of glory there. Pretty much all taken out.
Flag captured.
And what else is going on? 65.4%. Here's a couple of units here. 2 smoking guns. Here's a couple units here. Inquisitor.
Flag captured.
And
Flag.
yeah, I don't know. They're just running around in circles. Not really in circles, but you understand what I'm saying. They're pretty much hopeless at this point. There's nothing they can do. This Inquisitor loses a berserk.
Flag captured.
And yeah, if you want to stop watching, I completely understand. But once again, you know, if you would like to dual cast
Flag.
with me for the DE4, just let me know. Somebody started a thread, it looks like already, on the Myth World Cup website, so go ahead and respond to that, or better yet, just shoot me a message here, and we can figure out how exactly we want to go about doing that. I would like to get different people involved if I could. Somebody, a different person perhaps for each game would be pretty cool. If you're interested, get back to me and we'll make it happen. But if you don't want to do it, don't worry about it. If you do want to do it, though, this is your chance to have some Myth2 Soulbiter respect.
Flag captured.
As, you know, in association with the Myth World Cup. So let me know, and we'll make this happen. It'll be hilarious at the very least. So anyway, Stone Cold leading his team to victory. 198 damage for him, 22 kills, pretty ridiculous. Only 1 loss. Renwood 105 damage for him. Father Xmas 101, Storm Iron 111 damage. Pretty redonkulous, if I may say so. I never use that word, but I'm going to say it, redonkulous. GimbalRS, I'm sorry, but you guys are eliminated. I just don't know what to say. I was hoping you guys would pull out a win. You were so close in game number 4, and in game number 5, it just seems like even though you had Inquisitor helping you out, 9 kills and 8 losses for him, 44 damage. He did have positive ratios, but despite that, not able to make a proper showing, it seems, in game number 5. So Time Wizards advance, and unfortunately for Gru, they are eliminated. And so it's been fun, GimbalRS, but hopefully you guys continue to watch these casts, in case you were already, and if not, don't worry about it. But Time Wizards, I've already casted their next match. It is the matchup with Thundercock, so hopefully you check that out. It is a pretty fun series of games, and do not miss the DE4, which is going to be on this channel any day now. I'm going to start casting some of those games, and hopefully I'll have some of you to help me cast those games. So yeah, get in touch with me, and just in case you're wondering, I am NewMutator, and I'm bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012. Thanks for joining me, everyone, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
Game.